We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals fans, please welcome your 2025 Cincinnati Bengals.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Returning it from the 4. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
First down throw by Williams. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's running for it! And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, a 1st-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Flacco. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Flacco off the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
2nd and 10.
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Looking right, and he finds him. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
1st and 10 from the 41. This time looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They bring their tight end left. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. He's going to throw this one. Pass him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bears. With it, 1st and 10. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Williams from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's third down.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Cincinnati uses its second timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt in once again. Waiting on it deep is Charlie Jones. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Flacco again on 2nd and 10. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
3rd down, it's Flacco. Gets this to Fant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st and 10 at the
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Pass play coming here. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, still at the 28. They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
3rd and 16.
So that's halftime, and we've arrived here scoreless. Now let's head over to our buddy Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. You can't win if you can't score. That might be the message to the offenses at halftime. Both completely shut down as we are scoreless at the break. First touchdown wins, maybe even next field goal wins. Let's find out who can score the game's first points as we rejoin our commentators, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter.
Santos.
Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take
Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play action with Flacco. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Flacco's going to throw here on first. He finds Brown right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, Flacco. Catch made. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
For a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we'll continue searching for those elusive first points of this game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Bears about set for their next possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. On the move, headed right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
So out now comes the punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. Fits it through the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
To throw here on 1st down. He finds Fant. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So after all that, we're taking a scoreless game into the 4th here. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Working inside the red zone. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So they're gonna have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 29-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Completed over the middle. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Finds Komet downfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, it's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bears down by only 3. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for no gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Fights off the pressure. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
3rd and long.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Throwing now. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Chicago.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
At the 43-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. It's a walk-off, Brock. They hit the end zone as time expires. What a way to earn a win in this league.
And they may be walking off the field, but the party just begins. There is nothing like a locker room that gets to celebrate a moment like that.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.